So here I'll be going through the register account feature within the web application. Second time recording as my audio was not very good. Hopefully this is improved, but if not, I will write a very lengthy description in the video and explain that in the assignment submission. So number one, so we're going to be testing that a valid account can be created. So this is using the test data written into the tests. So there we go. Register. So I've explained this later on in my portfolio, how this is something for ABC Solutions to implement. So there we go. So the account's been created. We can test it. Woohoo! We're in. So that's passed. And now we're going to be sort of testing the rest of these to see if it works. So if I'm entering an email that's not valid, I'm not going to be able to create an account regardless of whether the passwords are correct. So the input validation for this is that it requires the @ symbol and then characters before and after it. This is a positive start, as it does mean that users are required to put in an @ symbol, which is positive, but I would recommend for ABC Solutions to add in so that it has to have at abcsolutions.com or whatever their emails are, and that would be positive, as it meant that everyone that's making an account using their web application, they can't use their own personal emails. So yeah, so that's that test done. So now we're going to be testing the password field. So be a bit of a struggle. So if I'm going to describe what I'm entering. So I'm going to use example 1 at email, as we've just created the other account, so that test data can't be used again. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to enter just the word password. So just the word password. So we're seeing how you must have two. As Firefox pops up saying that I can save it. So here we go. So the word password does not fulfill this, as it does not contain a digit or an uppercase letter or a non-alphanumeric character. So if we try password with capital P, so just see that I've typed it, I've copied it, I'll put that in there. See, so that check has passed, so it's no longer annoying me. So if I just shove a 1 at the end of that, we'll see this go away, and then if I shove an exclamation mark on it, I'll be able to create the account. So we're seeing how you can't get around these password restrictions that have been set for the application. Then if ABC Solutions has specific requirements for any accounts that they use for their business purposes, these can be adapted. And yeah, so now we're going to try and register with passwords that don't match. So here we go, we've got a password, so I'm just going to spam some letters and they do not match, as we saw that a little bit earlier, but the official test is confirmed. We're now going to try with blank email, so it's not going to work partially because the passwords don't match, but the email field is required. We'll see that I can't if I just have one of the fields. So if I same for all of these. So it's a bit jumpy trying to test this, particularly when Firefox gives me all the recommended data to fill in. And then we're going to see how we're going to go back to this email that we used before and show that these are not we'll see that that is not a valid password, and that's going to throw off my test case. But we'll see how example at email.com already exists. It doesn't, but it's not case sensitive. So yeah, so those are all the tests for the registering account feature. All of these have passed, and they'll be written in further detail within the report. These within the report, it's a bit more cohesive and easy to understand as I'm not jumping between test cases. But hopefully seeing it happen before your eyes is positive, as you can see that each test case has been validated despite my sloppy typing. So I'll be moving on to the login feature now, if I can stop the recording.